Please like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. It's North London Derby Day. And for supporters of Arsenal and Tottenham, it's one of the most important games of the season as the two old enemies go head-to-head once more. Both sides will be desperate for 3 points to keep their hopes of European qualification for next season alive. But there is far more riding on the clash than just that, with this being one of the most ferocious derby fixtures in the country. Here is a look at 5 of the most heated moments from encounters between the two sides in the Premier League era ahead of this afternoon's match at the Emirates. This was a young centre-back adored by the White Hart Lane faithful, who had spent 9 years representing the blue and white half of North London after coming through the academy to become an important first-team player. But when his contract expired and Campbell had the choice of practically any of the elite club in world football, his decision to make the move to Highbury was met with pure anger and vitriol by Spurs fans. And his first game back at the Lane in Arsenal colours led to one of the most poisonous atmospheres in living memory. Spurs fans released thousands of balloons plastered with the word Judas, while Campbell's every touch of the ball was booed and derogatory chants aimed in his direction. Speaking in the Sky Sports studio at the time, Jeff Stelling said it was a reception fit for someone who has committed a heinous crime, rather than that of a returning one-time favourite son. And George Best summed the mood up by adding, "It's like total hatred. I can't remember anything as bad as this." The game ended as a draw, but will always be remembered for the ugly scenes off the pitch. The 2005-2006 season saw Spurs finally start to edge closer to their rivals following years of living in their shadow on the pitch. The two teams were competing for a place in the top 4, and faced each other with just 3 games left to play of the season. And the game exploded into life in the 66th minute when Spurs refused to put the ball out of play when 2 Gunners players went down injured, leading to Robbie Keane putting his side into the lead. Legendary Arsenal boss Arsene Wenger was left furious, and he and Spurs manager Martin Jol squared up on the touchline, and had to be separated by the 4th official. In the end the game finished 1-1, but the two blasted each other after full time, with Jol saying he didn't see the incident and Wenger accusing him of lying. In the end, after the infamous Lasagna Gate debacle on the final day of the campaign, Arsenal ended up pipping Spurs to 4th place. But the foundations were laid for the rivalry to pick up pace once again in the years to come. In 2014 Arsenal recorded a relatively comfortable 2-0 win against Spurs at the Emirates in an FA Cup third-round tie. But the main flashpoint came when Gunners winger Theo Walcott was carried off on a stretcher. The sight of him being taken off caused some Spurs supporters to cheer ironically. But Walcott responded by smiling and holding up 2 fingers in one hand and making a fist in the other to make reference to the score. Some of those from the away end then threw coins towards his direction, and 2 ambulance workers were hurt by the missiles. One of the most entertaining and lively North London derbies ever came in December 2018, with Arsenal coming from 2-1 down to win 4-2 in a thrilling encounter at the Emirates. After a lightning start in which Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang gave the Gunners the lead from the spot, Spurs midfielder Eric Dier equalised on the half-an-hour mark with a header from a free kick. To celebrate, he ran over to the corner and appeared to make a shushing gesture towards the Arsenal fans. A number of the Gunners' substitutes who were warming up near the celebrations, such as Matteo Guendouzi and Shkodran Mustafi, were far from pleased with this. And as they confronted Dier, it led to a mass brawl, with practically every player and even Spurs boss Mauricio Pochettino getting involved. In the end things calmed down, but it certainly set the tempo for a frenetic and fiery rest of the game. Just 2 weeks after that match, Arsenal and Spurs faced off again in a Carabao Cup quarter-final at the Emirates. With the away side 2-0 up and looking comfortable, midfielder Dele Alli walked across to take a throw-in for his side. As he did, however, he was struck on the head by a plastic bottle thrown from a fan. Ali reacted furiously, but had clearly got inspiration from Walcott, and responded by repeating the same mocking hand gesture. Please like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates.